Good evening, class. Welcome to today's parasitology lesson. And before we begin, I would like to take you through the learning outcomes of today. So, the first one, I would like us to begin with defining what a parasite is. Then we proceed to listing the types of parasites. And thereafter, we finish with the control of the parasites. Now, class, I want you to define what a parasite is. What's a parasite? Any attempt?
Can I attempt?
Yes.
Okay. Can I define a parasite as an organism which depends on another for living?
Yes. That's very good. Very good attempt. So, class, as he has told us, a parasite refers to an organism that depends on another for survival. So now in that case, parasitology is the study of parasites. So here we learn how a parasite depends on a host for survival. When I say survival, I mean to get shelter, food, and also to be moved around. That is movement purposes. So in that case, we have the two types of parasites. Can you state to list now those types of parasites that you know? Any attempt? Types of parasites.
Can you please repeat the question?
I've asked that you list the types of parasites that you know of. The main basis of classification of parasites.
We have facultative
Unmute, please.
parasites. We have facultative type of parasites.
Yes. That's a nice attempt. So we have various bases of classification of parasites. The first one, we have the internal parasites and external parasites. The internal ones are those that live inside the host. For example, those that live in the intestines. While the external parasites live on the external surface of an organism. Yes, I can see a hand is raised.
Yes, I want to ask a question.
Proceed.
When you are talking about parasites, we know that we have the classification, we have animals and plants. Those are the two broad. Can we have parasites in animals?
Yes, we have parasites that affect both plants and animals. So those that affect animals include, for example, liver flukes, and they cause a number of diseases in the animals. The same case to plants. We have parasites such as aphids that destroy the vegetative nature of the plant. Because when the cells are destroyed, the plants also get diseased. And as a farmer, will be needed to treat the plants for you to obtain maximum output from it. Are we in agreement?
Yes, madam.
So up to that point first, I have an assignment for you, an individual assignment. I want to display it. So we have mentioned one basis of parasite classification. I want you to find other forms of parasites classification. And from there, you differentiate between the obligate and facultative parasites. Are we in agreement?
Yes, madam.
That's an individual assignment that we'll use in our next lesson. So let's proceed now to the next slide. So I want us to move to the economic importance of protozoa. Protozoa is also a type of a parasite. In this case, we want to base on both negative and positive effects that protozoa have on the host. When it comes to the negative, protozoa are known to cause water pollution because when they live in that water, they reproduce there and transmit other forms of waste that later on they cause diseases to man. On the other hand, protozoa are known to destroy wooden materials. The wooden chairs we have, most of the time you get there, they've been eaten. Yes, the edges. When you look around, you'll be able to see a number of wooden materials that are destroyed. Protozoa are responsible for that. And when we move now to the positive effects, we realize that these protozoa are useful in decomposing dead matter. In this case, they help us to clean the environment of the waste that was existing. Are we in agreement?
Yes.
Yes.
Now let's proceed. I want you to look at the shapes of the protozoa now. For example, that one, this one is for amoeba. Amoeba is located in water and it is a unicellular organism. What's the first disease that is caused, the common one that you all know is amoeba infection. Okay?
Yes.
That is the organism responsible for that. It's a protozoa. We move to the next one. We have helminths. Helminths are also another category of parasites. This one includes the intestinal parasites. For example, the liver flukes and tapeworms.
Okay.
Yes. So now the tapeworms affect even the animals. For example, cows, dogs. They cause reduction in production and also cause diseases. So look at the structure there that I've shared on the screen for you to be able to identify the difference. Okay?
Okay.
Now, how did these parasites get transmitted? Any attempt?
Sorry, what do you mean? Like, how is the liver flu transmitted?
Yes.
For tapeworms?
Yes.
Like tapeworms, I believe, is through the food we eat. For example, if you eat contaminated food,
Yes.
or food, if it is not properly handled, especially for the people who are handling food, they easily transmit the tapeworms to you, and that in the process, you get to be like deceased or get infected.
Good. That's very nice. In fact, that's the explanation I had here. You get amoeba through contaminated food, water. I mean the poorly cooked poorly cleaned. And another example of parasites that we know is the Plasmodium parasite that causes malaria. It gets transmitted through bites. Okay. And now let's move to diseases caused by these parasites. We have malaria, amoeba, hookworm, and schistomiasis. These are few examples. Now, malaria amoeba affect human beings. Hookworm disease and schistomiasis affect the animals. So up to that point, I have the second assignment for you. This one is now a reading assignment, just for the knowledge you have. You add other diseases that are caused by parasites that you know of. Just mention a number of them and the disease they cause. Okay? Now, we want to conclude our lesson. And I want us to remind ourselves, because we have learned that parasites depends on a host for survival. Okay? In as much as they cause diseases, we also have other importance that these parasites have, especially for human life. And we mentioned in the course of our lesson. Therefore, because they also have negative impacts, there is need for us to properly control the parasites so that they don't transmit diseases to us. Okay? Any question?
No question.
Okay, if I can ask, you've given us two assignments.
Yes.
First one, I see, do you have to give, how do you give feedback?
It's an individual assignment. I expect you to write it so that we collect it in the next lesson. But
Online lesson or,
when we meet next.
okay.
But for the second one, it's just a reading assignment to further the content you have in this, what you have learned today. Okay? I indicated there that it's a reading assignment. Up to there, are we good?
Yes, you can stop sharing. We want to see you.